So, hello, what we're going to try to do in this video is we're going to get a Node.js installation running without actually installing any programs. So we're just going to download some local programs over here and we're going to run them. The first one is going to be our command console, and the second one is going to be Node.js. And Node.js is going to be the environment that we use for web app development, and the console is going to be what allows us to actually run these programs. So the console program that we're going to use over here, one that I find to be very nice, is something that's called Cmder, Cmder. And if you just go to download Cmder, click on the link, it'll take you right to this place where you can download him. There are two versions. There's the full version and there's the mini version. I find the mini version to be quite sufficient. This will download a mini. Similarly, if you choose to download Node.js, you are going to want, we don't want to actually want to install Node.js. We just want to get the zip file that contains the binary that will allow us to run the program without actually installing it. So this Windows binary over here, available as 64-bit, is something that's worth, this is what we should be downloading. Once we download these files, we need to move them into a place where we can actually run them. So what I make a habit of doing is creating a folder in my user directory. So my username is PCKosick over here. And I created a directory called work. And inside of work, I keep all the programs that I run, and I have full read and write access to this directory in Windows. So I don't need to worry about administrator privileges or installing if I'm going to have anything inside of here. So inside of this folder, these are all things that I've created. So I have a curriculum folder, I have a food folder, node modules, and food. These are old things. I'm just going to delete those. They're sort of irrelevant to what's going on right now here. For me, I like this folder named programs. And inside of programs, you can see over here I have the Cmder mini and I have my node. Now I've gone ahead and I've actually extracted both of these, but I think it's important to know that when you download the zip files, in order for the programs to actually work and to run, you must first extract them. So I'm going to choose to extract all, and I'm going to extract this guy. Node tends to take a little bit longer, so we're not going to go through and actually extract him. I can close this out right now, but at this point, just do yourself a favor, and if you want to move these to someplace, the zip files to someplace where you keep installers, that's one thing, but otherwise I think it's a good practice just to delete them. So that's issue one, getting started, getting things downloaded. The next thing that we need to do is go in and actually run Cmder. And so Cmder over here is going to bring up a terminal for us. And this is a working terminal where I can say things like directory, etc. It's the Windows version of this, so we're not running Linux commands inside of here. But what we need to do is we need to effectively change the path, or not effectively, but we need to get the path set up so that node is available on our path, right? So if I were to run node right now, node's not going to work. In the same way that if I were going to run the command over here, node is not recognized. Node is not installed on this system. So on this terminal, in order to get node in the path, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here into the preferences, and I'm going to change the path around, and not the background path. I'm going to, let's search again for path. Here's the path. Thank you. So what I need to do is I need to append the node binary location to the path in this case. So I'm going to kind of pull him over to the side. I know I've extracted node over here into this folder, and I can see node.exe is the program that we actually want to be able to run from the terminal. So I'm going to copy this location, and now I'm going to append that to the path. So I'm going to say set path equals, I'm going to paste this location, and then this is the important thing. I'm now going to add %path percent afterwards. So basically what this is doing is it's saying the current path, the path that is searched for when we're looking for executable files, is equal to this emulation-based directory scripts, and then it appends the existing path. And this is the path that was built in Windows. Similarly, I'm going to take this path where Node exists, and I'm going to prepend it to the existing path from Windows. I'm going to save that right there. I'm going to go back into Cmder. You can actually take a look, you can actually take a look at the path by echoing the path. Oops, you need to have %path%. And we can see over here that all of the full path that's searched is over here. When I saved this, just saving the settings is a good start, but we actually need to reload the path environment over here. Let's go this far. I think it's easy just to close this guy back out. And I'm going to go back into my programs directory, and I'm going to run Cmder again. And because Node has been added to that path, I should be able to call Node, which I'm not able to. So let's see what I did wrong. We're searching for path. Aha. So it looks like I didn't save it. Great. So here we go. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to say set path equals, we're going to go into my Node folder over here. So let's go back into programs, Node. I'll move this over here so you can see it. Node, and then this full folder. Paste that guy over there. Semicolon, add %path %. I'm going to save the settings. Okay. I'm going to try closing out Cmder. I'm going to go back into programs. This is a one-time startup kind of thing over here. Let's see if it accepted the changes. Aha, welcome to Node. I bet I forgot a parentheses or something like that. So we're now in Node. We're now in the program that we can run Node, and this is going to be super helpful for running our JavaScript programs. I can exit him by typing .exit, and you can run node-v. So we're in the Cmder mini directory you can see over here, and I get my Node version. And we can basically use Node as it were a program and call Node programs from anywhere inside of here. So I can go up and I can go into CD. I can go and make a foo directory, for example. And if I go into this foo directory inside of work, this guy's now there. If I were to make a new text file, let's just make a new text document. Let's say console.log. And I'm going to make a little JavaScript program inside of this. I'm not using my text editor. Obviously, we'll get into that, and I'm going to call this guy foo.js over here. Yes, I want to change that. That changes only the name of the file. So if I look inside of here, I can now see that I have a foo.js. And if I call node foo.js, I get a hello from Node. So we have a fully capable installation of Node over here. And I can run npm as well. So if I clear my screen over here, I can say like npm install express, for example. And this is going to run npm, and it's going to download all the dependencies associated with Express. And you can see, presumably, there we go, he's fetching. And it's building up the Node modules folder that we've got in here as well. So you can do similar things with Python if you wish to install, or not really install, but if you wish to use Python, you would do similar things with your path where you have Python extracted to a local path, and you are into a local writable directory, and you would add that path into Cmder. So good luck and have fun.